Hey everyone, Bluebridge here, and it's a countdown to the Carabao Cup final. And I'll be doing a series of videos leading up to the Cup final. And today I'll be talking managers. So, Sunday, Carabao Cup final, or if you are listening to some reports or watching Sky News, BBC Sport, or whatever, it's the Jurgen Klopp final. This is Jurgen Klopp. I think someone even called it, the Sky Sports said, called it the Jurgen Klopp Roadshow or something. And this first stop on this roadshow is Wembley for the cup against the Carabao Cup against Chelsea. So they can't hide their bias there. So I think it's going to be us against the world, or us against the whole media, as they all want Jurgen Klopp to bow out with success at Liverpool. But everyone, they're getting a bit overboard. Okay, he's done well for that club, and they're going to be sad to see him go. Granted. But to say that he's, some people are saying he's up there with Bill Shankly and people like that, Bob Paisley. I don't think so. He's not quite there yet, because if you look at what he's won, he's won one Premier League. Okay, he's got Pep in front of him, but he's got one Premier League, one Champions League, and a few cups. So it's not a great output. Okay, he's raised the bar for Liverpool and their performances, but when you're looking at the honours, he's won as much as Chelsea have won during the same period that he was there. So hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully Chelsea will go one ahead of him on Sunday, because if Chelsea win, then they'll go one ahead of Jurgen Klopp. And if Liverpool fail to win the league and Europe or the FA Cup, then we'd have ended up with more trophies than Jurgen Klopp did during his spell at Liverpool. Now, I'm moving on to the Chelsea manager, Mauricio Pochettino, much maligned manager. And the thing is, there is a big agenda going on with Chelsea fans, because a lot of people, even if he won this game 5 or 6-0, they'll still want his head. For me, I'm not advocating that he stays. I'm not saying that he's a great manager, but you know what? I take everyone at their merits. And when we had the back-to-back defeats against Liverpool and Wolverhampton Wanderers, I thought Eddie carried on like that, then his position would probably be untenable. But I wasn't one of these guys calling for his head and saying Poch out or anything like that. So I was saying he needs to improve his results, and he's done that. Since that result against Wolves, the side has galvanised. The players are playing for him. You can see that they're playing for him. We've had good performances, excellent performance against Aston Villa, excellent second half against Crystal Palace, and we went toe-to-toe with Manchester City. And I know that there's an agenda going on, because we went toe-to-toe with the best team in the world at the moment, the team who's just won the treble. Okay, they're not sitting at top of the Premier League at the moment, but you know what Man City are like. When they put on the turbo booster, they're going to be up there or thereabouts for the title. Probably do back-to-back Champions Leagues, looking at the sides who are in there at the moment. So, this team is a team we don't usually lose or draw at home. We got a point of them. We took 2 points of them this season, and we played well. Okay, some people may point to all the Haaland misses, but we missed our sitters as well. We can point to Sterling's miss. We can point to Nicholas Jackson's misses. So we had the opportunity, even at 1-0, to kill the game off. So we could have arguably won that game. And hate him or like him, you got to admit, he got his tactics spot on. The way he put Gallagher on and Rodri, the way that he has set up the side. Okay, some may argue that the substitutions were a little bit negative, but Cole Palmer was tired. I was critical of him for taking off Nicholas Jackson, but if you looking at the game again, he ran his socks off at top, so he was a bit tired as well. Could you put Mudryk on? Some people are moaning the lack of use of Mudryk, but I think with Mudryk, he can't be trusted at the moment. He doesn't trust him at the moment, because would he have held out the play? Or because this is a game where they're talking about trying to keep possession. We saw Nkuku, sorry, Nkuku was a bit rusty and was losing possession. That's why the ball was coming back. Mudryk hasn't proven himself worthy of being able to hold onto the ball effectively neither. So we had two players in the side at the time who were not holding up the ball, keeping possession. Then we'd have been putting ourselves under more pressure. So, but you're only as good as your last game, or as bad as your last game, as people say. So in the last 3 games, he's bought more time for me. Again, I'll judge him at the end of the season. How does he fare at the end of the season? Is he going to get us over 7th position? If we stay in like 10th and we don't win anything, then yeah, it's probably time for him to go. But until then, anything about him and sacking him after the last 3 results we've had, I'm sorry, but that's just purely agenda driven. What I'm calling for Pochettino to do on Sunday is to do something he's never done before in English football, and that's win a domestic trophy. He's done it abroad, he hasn't done it in England. So if he does that and gives us a trophy, okay, albeit it's the League Cup, it's not the biggest in our priorities, but as I said, where we are at the moment, beggars can't be choosers. A cup's a cup, we'll take it. That's European football next season, we'll take it. If he can deliver that for us, give confidence to the lads, but that's what a victory does, it brings confidence to the lads. If we can do that, then you know what, he's earned probably, if he does that and gets us, as I said, top 6, he's probably earned himself another season. A lot of people may not want to hear that, but that's the reality. And we are starting to see, all these people talking about patterns of play, etc. The last couple of games, we're starting to see a plan. And what I like about it as well, we're starting to see that mentality come in. I'm seeing defenders enjoying defending. I'm seeing the shape of the team is a lot better than it has been since the beginning of the season, where the lines, the gaps between midfield and defence is not as wide as it was before. It's just an attack where we are still a bit lacking, and that's because we haven't got that sharpshooter that we need, that clinical edge in front of goal, which hopefully will be addressed in the summer window. So, as I said, if he continues in like he's doing at the moment, then I won't mind if he stays. I'm not going to be, and as I said, a lot of it's been driven from the fact that he used to be a Tottenham support manager and nothing else really. If he goes back to playing players out of position or playing players out of form, then he'll probably get what he deserves. But if I can start to see these improvements, then I'm happy, because that's the thing, I'm happy. I don't care who's in charge as long as we're winning. And if it's Poch, the one who's going to lead us to success, then so be it. And it's not, some people would just be happy to see us fail so that they can get this guy out. And I just don't understand it with supporters who think in that way. So that's my first thing, the managers. So tomorrow I'm going to be looking at maybe the defence. And so I'll take it like that. So I'm going to be taking a look at the 2 defences and see, and so stay tuned for the one tomorrow. I'm hoping I can do a video tomorrow. All depends on time, etc. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications to be notified every time I make a new video. So take care. Bye bye.